Hello everybody, we are the Geeks and the Jareds. I am Enzo. This is my forever co-host Jum, and today we talk about the best movies of 2024.
This man got me working over the holiday. Help me. No, I'm kidding.
Excuse me, it's not even the 20s yet. I'm kidding, as if that's a requirement.
It's 20.
Yeah, it's not even prime Christmas season. It starts in the 20 and it's on Gen 1. Anyway,
Anyway.
but yeah, we're gonna go for like the good to like platinum tier movies of this year. Starting with, actually, do you want to start with something that you saw that we didn't do yet, or you have saw?
That we didn't do.
Yeah.
No, technically. Well, okay, not gonna lie with you. Everything that, like, all the movies I had to watch and I needed to watch was just for this fucking channel. So I didn't, like, go out of my way to just watch something leisurely. Sadly, there is one movie that I will say, I don't know if it's good yet. But it's the Gladiator 2 movie. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, neither do I. So I don't know what we're talking about it, unless you.
No,
want
no,
to bring
no. I'm
something
just saying.
up.
I'm just saying that's just like an honorable mention that, like, hey, it might be good, it might be shit. I don't know, but for me, I was excited for it. But sadly, we have a thing called MMF here in the Philippines. So like stuff doesn't, like, if it's December, movies don't last that long because we got this whole like Manila Film Festival thing.
Right. But yeah, my honorable mention, since I did watch something on my own, is The Bike Riders with Austin Butler and Tom Hardy.
Did not watch it. Yeah.
Pretty good.
No.
I like it. It inspired me to ride the bike. I'm kidding. No, I don't even know how to ride a normal bike, but but yeah, pretty good. It's like Goodfellas but with motorcycles, so I liked it very much. I guess I'll start with something that's animated, which is The Wild Robot. It's the best animated movie 2024 in my opinion.
That's a good start. Dude, not gonna lie. Probably. What other animated stuff? Well, mostly it's just shows that came out, like Arcane.
Yeah.
But for movies, yes, I know, like, y'all say Moana and stuff like that. Nah, what takes the cake here is The Wild Robot.
Yeah.
If you wanna cry your heart out, if you feel like you need to be a better parent, kind of deal, this is the movie. I love this movie to death, and I suggest anybody to watch it because this could be the last of this studio.
Yeah,
you know?
Unfortunately,
that could be the last movie that the studio will ever produce, unless it gets some traction and, like, hey, the producers are and like the studio's like, hey, they like our shit, let's make fucking more. We do like your shit. It's just your studio's just shit when it comes to managing shit.
Yeah, that's true. All right, your turn.
My turn. I'm saving some of the ones that I'm like looking at, the ones that like really meant something to me. A little bit last, but I would say Wicked. Wicked was really fucking good.
Yeah, like I'm not really. I mean, I'm slowly getting into musicals, but like this really made me go like maybe I really should give musicals a bigger chance than I am nowadays. But yeah, pretty good. I even though it was 2 hours and like 45 minutes, I didn't feel the runtime. I was like, yeah, this is perfect the way it is.
Yeah, I agree. Like, again, I knew nothing about Wicked until my girlfriend, like, it was like, we have to watch the movie. And I was like, alright, I think I might need to watch this for a review that I sadly wasn't in.
We said 3 for each video. If you want to
Fuck
retcon
you.
that. What do you mean?
Nah, alright. But yeah, so yeah, watching Wicked pretty much got me hooked onto the whole like musical thing. So
Yeah.
I can't wait for like the part 2 because I do know it gets a little bit deeper. It's not just a musical. It's like, oh, there's a whole like commentary about like things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll ever have a part 3 where they explore what do you call that movie? Return to Oz.
Return to Oz. You know what? Fuck yeah. It wasn't a musical though, but it was just more of like a nightmare fuel, like Pan's
Yeah.
Labyrinth kind of deal.
Yeah, they can get 9 Inch Nails to do the soundtrack for that too.
Oh fuck yeah! I'll fucking watch that. Not gonna lie.
um, Alright, my next is just tip of the iceberg of like good, which is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. It's not the greatest sequel, but I enjoyed
It's
it.
alright.
Yeah,
It was fun. It was like
yeah.
I don't know.
I like seeing Michael Keaton back.
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega working with Tim Burton's always cool, and then yeah, knowing it's her second time doing it until season 2 next year, I'm like, all right, more Jenna Ortega is never a bad thing.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going down this list. I'm going down this list, and
Yeah.
like I see the substance, and I never watched it. I saw a trailer of it, and I saw some scenes. I don't ever want to see it, but I guess it's somewhere in the best movies.
Yeah,
Why?
people say it's good. I don't know. I haven't seen it either. I mean to see it. I might do a
I
video
don't,
with it
I don't
and
ever
see
want to
it.
fucking see that shit. Like, because my friend described it very well. He was just like, "Oh, I'm so happy to watch this movie, but like, I wanted to throw up." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, I might do a video with Theo on it sometime soon with our other new guests. So stay tuned for that, I guess. But yeah, speaking of movies, I don't ever plan to watch again. The what the fuck was it? The Apprentice with Sebastian Stan as Donald Trump. I
I
don't.
haven't seen it.
It's good. It's good. It's just some subject material where I'm like, okay. I don't know if we'll ever do a standalone video about it since we are like outsiders looking in. Though the director
Yeah.
is not American as well, so I don't know if like the audience wants us to do a commentary on the now president-elect Donald Trump. His movie.
I don't think we got any say on that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean the movie, not his career or whatever. But like, yeah, Sebastian Stan is good in it. Maria Bakalova's pretty good in it as well. I just don't think I'll ever watch it again. So yeah,
It's fine.
yeah.
It's okay.
How about you?
Yeah. For me, Challengers. Challengers was a pretty good movie.
Yeah,
I just not a fan of like the disco like soundtrack that kicks in every fucking like 5 seconds.
yeah,
But other than that, like the tensions between like three characters and like the tennis in of itself was a very entertaining thing to watch, which kind of made me want to go back into tennis.
yeah.
Actually, I feel like because of Challengers, like a lot of people like started getting back into tennis. Like I saw a huge amount of people like just have their like IG story just them playing tennis, and I think it's because of Challengers.
Well, that's true. I mean, I'm not playing tennis next year, but I might get into pickleball next year. So there's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another underrated movie is Transformers 1. I don't know why it's underrated. It deserves all the praise it gets. If it wasn't for that stupid first trailer, we'd be like, damn, I would have gone out of my way to watch it in the theater.
Yeah.
Sadly, I had to watch it on digitally in the comfort of my own home.
Yeah. That was the sad part. Like again, their marketing department just didn't have any faith in it, and we're just like, oh, it's just a kids movie kind of deal.
Yeah.
And then, like once we watch it, I'm like, yo, this is much deeper than we thought.
Yeah. So like, it's another, maybe a throwaway Disney movie. Like sometimes they put out movies just to be like, it's for the kids, and then you watch it, you're like, why am I getting goosebumps all over me? Jesus Christ. Great Megatron and Optimus Prime origin story. I hope there's a Transformers 2 in the future.
There is. I all I know is that they did say that they want to like continue and expand on like the war on Cybertron kind of deal. Yeah. I'm gonna go a little bit local here. I'm gonna go with Outside.
Okay.
For me, like people had to like had their say in it, and like they were saying that like, oh, it's boring. It's like I expected more zombies when it's clearly about generational trauma within the zombie apocalypse and kind of deal. Well, to each your own. If you don't like it, it's fine. it's not your cup of tea, that's okay. But for me, in my opinion, I saw like one of the best performances from, God, what's his name?
Said Lucero.
Said Lucero. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, dude was did an amazing performance in this movie. And I mean, even the kids, even the mom, like, also like did their duty, like, did a really good job.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like people should need to like sit down and watch this. I feel like it might be a little bit of an important film.
All right. Yeah, I agree. I think again the world needs to give Filipino films a chance. I know our previous like almost yearly output is all rom-coms, but like there's also really good stuff here too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
By the way, like I saw a video of like this guy trying to do I think Screen Rant's Cinema Sins.
Yeah.
Not Screen Rants, but just Cinema Sins, sorry.
Yeah.
And he's like pointing out everything that's wrong with like
Outside.
this movie, and I was just like, oh, I was like, I disagree with a lot of these shit that you're saying. I was like, nah, you don't know shit. Fuck you.
Why is there her rice field so tall? I don't understand. You're like, because you're not in the Philippines, bitch. Sorry,
Yeah.
no other way to put it. Speaking of horror, I did see A Quiet Place Day 1. Pretty good.
I haven't seen.
It's got the kid from
Stranger
Hereditary.
Things.
Yeah, and Stranger Things. But yeah, Alex Wolff from
Hereditary?
the brother. Yeah,
What? As who?
as a character in this movie. He was hidden
Okay.
in the trailers for a reason, and I'm like, oh, had no idea you were in this movie. Well, that's nice.
Okay.
The tensions are still high, especially when it's like day one and they're like, oh, if I make noise, I'm fucked. So like they put them in situations like, those rotating doors in like hotels, and something is stuck and they have to push against it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, thanks movie, thanks for making me feel like I'm back in 2018 all over again in this movie. Thankfully, it's one of the few times where watching it from the comfort of my own home was beneficial because there's no annoying like people around me not following the rules of the universe of A Quiet Place.
I guess so, but every time I watched A Quiet Place, or like, I remember back in 2018, I was like trying to show my parents A Quiet Place because I was like, it's such an intriguing movie.
Yeah.
And like my dad would talk over it. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna just stick to like my headphones, my noise canceling headphones, and just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I
watch
watched
on my
it
own.
by myself, so I didn't have people to be like, "What did he say?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" They're just whispering. But yeah, your turn.
Oh fuck! I had a movie in mind. Cut this part out while I'm thinking. No, I legitimately had a movie.
Oh no.
I would probably go with. Alright, fine, fuck it. Yeah. So, earlier this year, we pretty much got graced with Dune Part 2.
Oh, okay.
That was a fucking trip.
Yeah.
So I was walking with my girlfriend and a friend of mine. And, like, my girlfriend knew nothing about Dune.
Yeah.
And then she watched this and she was just like, I need to know more. And like I had a Dune book at home and I was like, I could give it to you.
Yeah. I agree. Dune 2 was like peak. Like it is my number one of this year because like
It's a modern epic. I agree.
yeah, nothing else came close to it. Almost came close. There was one that almost came close, but like it stayed on the top for a long for the rest of this year. And like the performances, the effects, the story, the score, the directing by Denis Villeneuve. I'm just like, it's all like god tier. It's like it's like what the Scorsese meme is. This is cinema.
This is cinema.
Yeah.
I fucking agree. Like everybody, like after watching this movie, everybody got talking about Lisa Nalgaib and like Shai Halud. You know, like people want to get into the whole like Dune lore, and I can't wait for like Dune Messiah or Dune Part 3, whatever they're gonna call it.
Same here, dude. I'll mention the only comic book movie that is probably on this list for us, which is Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, it's not, like, storytelling wise, it's not the greatest. It's like Deadpool's universe is in trouble, but we never go back to his universe to, like, see the stakes. And I'm like, I wish I saw how much peril your universe was in, but I just never saw it. But
Yes.
like something that's fan, like for the fans, it's pretty good. Like, I love the cameos, the action is up there with like the rest of the Deadpool movies for me.
I disagree.
You disagree?
For me, I think this is the weakest Deadpool
Oh,
of the three. The best one for me is the second one, and second is the first, and then this is the last.
yeah. The first one is the first place for me in Deadpool, the trilogy.
Okay. But yeah, like, I don't know. Once Marvel, you know, like, I don't know what was going through Marvel. I don't know who's directing this. I don't know if Ryan Reynolds had like any hand in this. But this movie, like, I did like it. I did enjoy like the fan service and like all the things that like I wish I saw back in the day, like Gambit, Blade, and Elektra working together. Seeing X-23 again, Wolverine with his full-on suit. I'm like, that's great.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times the dialogue and the jokes, some are funny, some are just like a little too much.
Then like the Cavalry.
Cavalry was great. Cavalry was great, but him like has like Wolverine's claws in one dude's butt and another one in some dude's dick, and then it's just like going back and forth. I was just like, I don't know. It just felt like a kid who learned the F word like just for the first time, and he just using it with every sentence, and I'm just like, and not gonna lie, that's what they did majority of the time here. When Logan said it, it's fine, but when Deadpool kept saying it, I'm just like,
oh, you got on your nerves?
not really, a little bit. It's just like, I'm like, yo, it's not funny anymore, you know? When he gets a little too descriptive with his insults, I'm just like, alright, like,
Yeah.
just kick his ass already. Like, that was me the entire time. This is what this movie felt like. It just felt like a child who learned a bad word and is now using it and thinks he's smart using it.
Yeah, that doesn't help that the villains were pretty weak. Like Mr. Darcy, I don't even remember his character's name.
Mr. Darcy.
Yeah.
That was it. That was the thing. I rewatched it because like my cousin was here and we are kind of bored and we were like, okay, let's put something funny.
Yeah.
And I was watching Deadpool and Wolverine. I was like, what does he sound as if he loves me most ardently?
But doesn't like your family. Thinks your family's weird.
Yeah, he thinks my family's poor.
And then
I was like, I looked at my brother and I was like, is that Mr. Darcy? He's like, yeah. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, and Charles's sister, like, I like the actors, but like it didn't do much for the plot as well.
Right?
The weird hand thing, I didn't. It got annoying it too. I'm like, can you please stop that? It's pretty gross.
It was, but at the same time, I'm like, if that's the thing with the character, okay. But yeah, I think this is more of just like Wolverine's movie kind of deal.
Yeah, but like I did rewatch it and I'm like, something started grating on me the second time watching this. But yeah, I say for our comic book movie, like all the shit we got in 2023, like Ant-Man the Wasp 3, I'm like, you know what? At least this is coherent and makes sense too, in a way. And
Alright,
see,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, compared to like the recent Marvel movies that we've been getting, this like probably the most palatable one.
Yeah, especially the ones this year, like it leaps and above Madam Web, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And I can't wait to talk about that shit.
Yeah. Alright, you have anything else?
Yeah, I didn't go to the cinema all that much.
Boo, I'm kidding, it's fine. I will mention my second one then, which is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. What a fucking great comeback.
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That was a good one. In my opinion, that was good, but it was a little. I rewatched it recently. It was a little short.
Yeah, right. I'm just like, when he's looking at the sky, I'm like, what happens again? And then credits. I'm like, oh, right. Shit. Okay, I guess we'll wait until like 3 more years.
Yeah, like I was just like going through it, and I'm just like, it has great dialogue. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It has such good dialogue. Now the fact that the apes can actually talk.
Yeah.
The back and forth when it comes to the characters are pretty good. I love the plot and everything. It's just that I'm just like, this kind of ended a little quickly.
Right. Yeah. The CGI here, like, compared to Deadpool and Wolverine, it is so fucking great. Like you said in our review, I'm like, no, those are real monkeys. I can't be convinced otherwise. Like, just I don't know if you know, but Disney Plus has the raw cut of the movie. Like, if you go,
Did I ever use real monkey?
no, like if you go to like the options, like in the menu for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, below it says the raw cut. You see like the actors in their motion suits performing, and I'm like, god damn, whether you're a CGI ape or in silly motion suits, this movie fucking slaps. It's pretty good, in my opinion.
It's really good. It's really good. Sadly, I could never get my parents to watch any of the Planet of the Apes. When they ask me what's the best trilogy or like franchise, I'm like Planet of the Apes, and they don't want to watch it because they're like, oh, we don't like it when the apes get tortured or the apes win. I'm like,
they know something we don't.
I was like,
I'm trying to think of other movies, but yeah, we peaked already with Dune 2 and Apes.
That's the thing. I was running out, and I was like, Dune 2? like that's all I had. But for sure there are some like Netflix releases that came out recently.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
So I wanted to see that movie with Catherine Newton and Liza Sobrano, the Frankenstein movie.
Okay.
But it's not on streaming, so I'm like, I guess I can't watch it yet.
I guess not. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Twister. I fairly enjoy Twister.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty good reboot or like remake. I don't know what it is. Honestly.
I don't know. It might be in the same universe, might not be. I don't know. It was a fun movie, and I love it that Glenn Powell is being put on the map. And to everybody out there who's like thinking that Glenn Powell is gonna be like the next It guy, yeah, he is. But the thing is, I'm not annoyed by it.
Yeah, it's not like shoved down our faces like this is your next movie star, whether you like it or not. Like,
yeah,
like the guy Captain Boomerang, for a while he's like in every action movie. I'm like, why?
Yeah,
I don't like
because he was in the Divergent movie. He was like, now he's in Expendables or something like that. Was he in Expendables?
No, I think you're thinking of Liam Hemsworth.
Right? No. Sorry, he was in that one Die Hard. He was a Die Hard movie.
Yeah, he was in the really bad one.
Just so far, like, yeah, I like Glenn Powell. I want to see him in more stuff. I do remember seeing the Hitman movie that he's in. It's quite funny. I will say, yeah, he does play himself a lot in some movies.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's fine. I even saw like what do you call it? The one with Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, people thought it was bad, so I didn't watch it. How was it?
It was funny. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
All right.
I watched it with my girlfriend and like my sister and Gabby, and like we're just like this shit's funny. Like it's not bad.
All right. Oh, since you mentioned romances, I saw We Live in Time with Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see that.
It's pretty good. Just prepare your tissues because Jesus Christ, I didn't know what the plot was until the movie, and I'm like, oh no.
I didn't know she gets sick at one point.
Yes. That's when I was like, no, please, God. I know where it's heading. Again, A24 rarely misses. I can't wait to see what they do next year. I just saw the trailer for Warfare.
Warfare?
Yeah.
I really want to see that. Like, yeah, he has that eyebrow kid.
Well, Walter.
Yeah. He's great, dude. I've been seeing him in like the Guardians movie and the Bear.
Oh, he's in the Bear. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is. He's fucking amazing. He's really good.
But yeah, that's all the movies for me. Oh no, I saw Smile 2. Pretty good. I haven't seen Smile 1, but I was like, people say Smile 2 is nice, so I watched it. I was like, pretty good.
We're supposed to do a review on that.
And we can do it next year.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of movies that we missed. There's a lot of movies that we couldn't like clearly watch because maybe sometimes we don't have the budget for it, or we just, weren't willing to watch it because of some fucking stupid first trailer. Yeah.
But yeah, well, that's been our best movies of 2024. What are your guys, the audience watching? Comment down below. Like,
yeah, I love how this is so fucking messy.
yeah,
Because we clearly didn't have a list down because we were like relying on this, like an IMDb list.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck it. But yeah, this is not in any order. These are just the movies that we
really like. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't get to see what else. December was Sonic 3. I really wanted to see that, but again, MMF.
Is it out?
It's out in the States, but again, MMF. We have to wait till January 15.
You know what? Not gonna lie. The movies and MFF better be fucking good.
Right? For to like push Keanu all the way to Jan for us. I'm like, okay. Also didn't see Mufasa because I'm like, I really didn't like the live action Lion King, so why the fuck would I want to see a prequel on that? I got the other two. Time just slipped by. I was like, fuck. Really wanted to see Paul Mescal and Pedro Pascal duke it out in the arena.
Yeah, we'll see it. Yeah, because I couldn't reach it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as I was available to watch it, MFF, just came in, and I'm just, god damn it.
Tried to watch it last Thursday, and they're like, how about Craven? I was like, no, I don't want.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I didn't watch Craven, but yeah.
But yeah, again, to the audience, you can list yours down below. But yeah, if you like what you see here, please leave a like, subscribe, and ding the bell icon to get notified of when we upload next. We're also on Spotify. I don't know where I started. Spotify and TikTok to see our best and funniest moments and our reactions to the latest of trailers. Spotify to hear us on the go. Stop laughing at me. Kidding.
Dude, it's so clear that we just woke up.
Yeah. We had a full day yesterday, huh? But yeah, and the video Zoda's voices on TikTok and ends Wolf on Letterboxd. How about you?
You find me at JomJuM on Instagram.
Yeah, we all just woke up. We all saw each other yesterday, had fun. All slept late. Once in a while, I do sleep late, contrary to what the co-hosts here say.
You can find me at JomJuM on Instagram. It is my account.
And until our worst list, we'll see you then. Bye, everybody.
Ciao. Hopefully, we're awake for that one.